Dead.
So I was just sitting on my couch thinking about the top 3 things I would love to see added to Red Dead Online. While I could probably make a list of 20 things I'd like to see, these are the top 3. These are the 3 things that would make me love Red Dead Online more so than I already do. Now, admittedly, I've been taking a little bit of a break from Red Dead, only playing it sparingly because I was getting a little burnt on it. I played it really hard and fast, and I don't exactly think Red Dead Online needs massive, game-changing updates to be enjoyable. I think the game is really fun in its current state. I just obviously played it too much. So don't take this list as being negative, like, oh, I hate the game, they need to add these things. No, nothing so serious. I just think these things would be really cool in the game, so let's talk about them. And we should play a little game. Name the top 3 things you want to see added into Red Dead Online before you hear my list. So type them in right now, and then I'll get into my list here, and we'll see if we match. Probably not, because one of these things is kind of weird and I haven't heard anybody else ask for it. Yeah, I guess I'll start with the weird one. I want gun customization. I want far greater gun customization. I want them to add a character that works as sort of a quirky, eccentric gunsmith. Rockstar could nail a character like that. Red Dead isn't exactly historically accurate to a T, and I wouldn't mind if they just let you talk to a kooky gunsmith that allows you to tweak your guns. Like, it'd be great if we could use a buntline revolver similar to the one seen in the movie Few Dollars More, which is a long-barreled revolver with a stock. Or if we could take the game's Mauser and put a stock and scope on it, much like this. If you guys have seen Forgotten Weapons, you've seen this thing before. Or if you've played Battlefield 1, I think it'd be cool. You might say that people in the Wild West didn't have these things, but Rockstar didn't create a completely realistic game here, and it wouldn't really affect you too much. It wouldn't really affect the immersion to see a Mauser with a scope or a long-barreled revolver. I don't think it would, at least it wouldn't for me. If I wanted to add a little grip, a long barrel, and a scope to my Cattleman, I think it'd be kind of cool to be able to do that. And again, a quirky, eccentric gunsmith character could make this happen, and we could maybe get some more ammo types, some more interesting weapons, and this could also be how they add weaponized vehicles. I think it'd be a cool idea. Red Dead's gun customization's kind of lacking, and they could add a lot to the game's gunplay and intrigue without having to add a bunch of new guns. They could just allow us to kind of mutilate and destroy the ones they've already added. The next thing I'd love to see is the thing that everybody's been talking about ever since this game came out. We all want to own properties. I'm not going to linger on this too long, but the ability to own and customize a wide variety of properties, that'd be awesome. It'd be kind of cool if they were separated into tiers. House only, house and stable, and then deluxe house and stable. And deluxe house and stable might have a farm and some workbenches and other things that you can do. They might be larger, they might be more like mansions. They just need to do this. There's no reason that this isn't in the game already. It works flawlessly in GTA 5, and while I don't like to directly compare GTA 5 to Red Dead Online, it's a pretty simple system. Just have houses that, yeah, multiple people in the same server could own, but of course when you enter the house, you enter an instanced state, and that instanced state would allow you to, live in the same house everyone else lives in, but you get to own a house, and you're safe in that house. Crips can live at your house. Again, you can have your own stable there that holds 4 of your horses, maybe more or less depending on the tier of house you bought. It'd be great. It'd give people things to grind for. It's just, why isn't this here yet? I've heard people say that it's going to make camps obsolete, so they're not going to do it, but these houses would be expensive and they'd likely only let you own 1 or 2. Camps will still be great for going out and adventuring around, and maybe you want a house in a certain area that isn't exactly a good hunting spot, and that's a reason to set up a camp, because then you can have a camp near where you hunt, see what I mean? That'd be neat. Moving on, last thing I really want to see, I want to see zombies. I just want zombies in this game. I want the Call to Arms mode to have a permanent zombies section, and the zombies versions would all be at night, would have fog and rain, they'd be creepy, and you defend Valentine, Strawberry, Blackwater, Rhodes, Saint Denis from zombies. Okay? That's all you'd have to do. Just like Call to Arms currently is, you survive 10 waves and then you win. That's all I would need. I don't need anything more than 10 waves then you win. Just let me fight zombies. Okay? Undead Nightmare is an integral part of the Red Dead fandom. I don't know why it hasn't been embraced at all, And Call to Arms is already here, so just add some more maps, nighttime, foggy maps, and then we can just kill zombies on them. So the template's already there. I don't need a big open world zombies event that's temporary or something like that. I just want Call to Arms versus zombies as a permanent addition. Please, Rockstar, don't let me down. And those are the three things that I think would make the game a lot better. The ability to customize and gunsmith our weapons, the ability to own property, and an atmospheric, spooky zombies mode which would add a lot of visual variety and flavor to the game. I only have one last statement to say at the end of this video. Please agree with me. Either way. Thank you guys so much for coming out and sharing your ideas in the comment section below. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading a lot of Red Dead content. I promise I will try to balance Red Dead content a little bit better with my Call of Duty and Battlefield and Halo coverage over the next couple of months. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.